tonight. Drop some picks in the chat. Some baseball plays if we could. I have an NBA play that actually can't be parlayed with other stuff, with any other props in the NBA game. I love tonight Pascal Siakam free throws. I've been riding free throw props for the past like 3 or 4 games doing like mini ladders. And I don't believe I've missed a main line. I think I might have missed one step of a ladder once, but it's been pretty money. Pascal Siakam I like tonight. 6+ free throws made. The officiating crew is Zach Zarba and Tony Brothers. Tony Brothers, I believe, calls the most fouls out of anyone. But I put this prop out before the officiating crew was announced. So it was announced 9 a.m. Eastern day of game. I love Siakam tonight. He is the one guy. We don't know Halliburton's status. He's going to be a game-time decision. I would be shocked if he doesn't play. I realize he's got a calf strain, and that could potentially lead to Achilles things. He had calf injuries before. He said after the press conference of Game 5 that if he can move, he's going to be playing in the NBA Finals. I mean, this is a must-win. It's at home. I expect the Pacers to come out with a ton of juice. I think the Pacers cover. I wouldn't be shocked they won the game at all. I think this is a 7-game series. Halliburton's health obviously is a big deal, but I expect all the role players tonight for Indy to step up. I think Ben Mathurin is a guy that's going to see a big bump. He is a guy that, outside of Siakam, he's a guy who can get his own shot, and I think that this is the time and place. He already had a big game this series. He led all scorers with 27 points, I think, in Game 3. But this is his time to play. If Halliburton is out, I would expect his minutes to rise. If Halliburton is limited, I would expect his minutes to rise. So we'll see what type of condition Tyrese Halliburton is. He has had the calf strain. It's unclear if he just got injured in Game 5 or if the injury happened before that, potentially in Game 4. Obviously, coming off 0 field goals is a tough thing to happen to a guy we're arguing about if he's a superstar or not. I think he is. You got to be better than that. So I'm excited to see the game. I think Aaron Nesmith comes out on fire. I think Nembhard is going to see a better role. He's obviously doing a great job on SGA. They're going to need him to score more, potentially facilitate. Is TJ McConnell going to play a ton? Is Nembhard just going to run the one? Miles Turner is a tough guy to count on. He is better at home, though. And Siakam scores more at home. I actually like him to have 5. I have a parlay out right now in the DraftKings Sportsbook. It's Siakam 5+ assists, Siakam 1+ steal, Siakam 1+ block, and Ben Mathurin 16+ combined points, rebounds, assists. It's at, right now I just checked, it's plus 700, and it's eligible for the boost, which is a 20% boost. But Lukey, what do we got for the chat tonight?
The chat likes the Pacers. Obviously, we can't parlay that.
Yep.
Someone else, shout out to Antonio, had PCA 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. That one already hit.
Yep.
We can add a little Indiana, but WNBA.
The
Fever, -11. So we'll add that to the parlay, and that gives us 2 legs. Still need one more.
All right, so drop a leg in the chat if you got a WNBA or MLB play, or even another sport. There's another sport going on. Hit us with that. Siakam is my favorite play by far tonight, and I did ladder that. You can find free throw props under player specials if you go down free throws made. Siakam -105 to have 6+. I laddered it up to 8+, which is at plus 250, I believe. Plus 250. 7+ is at plus 150. Who was the other? Sorry, what was the WNBA like?
Fever -11.5
against the expansion Valkyrie. There's also the Mercury and the Liberty, and then we got baseball going on right now, but obviously we can't put that in. But baseball tonight as well. Drop that. If we got nothing, I can always move it to Siakam 7+. But let's give it another minute. Lukey, what are your thoughts on the NBA game tonight? Potentially the last of the season.
Halliburton being hurt's very tough.
The prop market is tough. I think you have to navigate like he is going to be out or limited.
Yeah, I think. TJ McConnell has played well at home. Nembhard has played well. He's got experience being a floor general, so I think They're not good. I think it's honestly better that they have a better idea of Halliburton being likely very limited / out. Like, I think
going into it.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better now for them because they can game plan around that. They can adjust. They can get other guys involved because, like you said, they have Mathurin who can get a bucket for himself. They have Siakam who can get a bucket for themselves. They also run a really good offense getting shooters open. McConnell's and Nembhard have both been great handling the ball. So I think they can fight at home and, like you said, cover.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. I'm pumped that he did player introductions. I'm excited to see him in Indiana. Indiana has a good player intro. But yeah, this game's going to be dicey. We have to get to the dozen, so we have to cut this a little bit short. Do we have a baseball one? If not, then it's a 7+.
We do. We have the third leg, which brings the parlay to plus 627. It is going to be Yoshinobu Yamamoto over 5.5 strikeouts.
What team does this
the Dodgers
play for? Okay. Okay. Wow. What a name. All right. And that brings the parlay to what, sorry?
Plus 627.
All right. We are in the betting group right now. Check that out. Plus 627. Tune into State Farm Basketball, about Barstool Basketball Association tonight, 6 Eastern, 5 Central. And then shortly after that is going to be the dozen, Team Yak versus Team Kirk or Team Minahan. And then our guys Nick and KB and Frank at the Frankettes going against Team ZD. So check it out on the dozen YouTube channel. Thanks,
obviously, you're going to go with yourself for your matchup. Who do you think takes the Frankettes matchup?
I mean, we're underdogs. I think
you got to believe.
I believe.
You had a great performance last match.
I did. I think Kirk's team is the best team in this. I think him, Robbie, and Clemmer are. It's tough to find holes in their team, so we're gonna have to play a near perfect game. But we did that yesterday, so
yeah, it's about a huge comeback down 8-3. So
yeah, we'll see. Tune in. Let's get hot. See you guys.